All right. I'm trying to think of how to start this live. But, hey everybody. So, as you know, as you've heard, and I said I talked briefly about this in my Avengers and Infinity War review, but I think I'm going to talk about it now.
Thank you. You sure?
And I kind of want everybody to listen up for this video. So if you're in here watching this live, please stay because this is really important, and I think you guys need to know this. Okay, so trying to think of where to start with this video of this live. Obviously, you've read the title. You've read the title. You know what we're talking about. So, Chris Stuckmann, as you all know, he is a film critic. He's a film critic. He reviews movies on this channel, on YouTube, not my channel. That's what I do. And I'm going to talk about the video in a second that people are, getting all pissed off over. But I'm just gonna I'm gonna talk a little bit about him first. So Chris Stuckmann is a YouTuber. He makes movie reviews. He does other stuff, like he used to do hilariosity reviews, but he doesn't do that anymore. And I'll get into that in a second. He used to do video game reviews. I don't know if he still does, because I haven't seen a video game review on his channel in a while. But he does do the annual Halloween special where he reviews horror movies. He still does that. He's done that since 2012. I'm looking at his channel. He used to do hilariosity reviews. Those were my favorites. I loved when he did those. He's reviewed some anime movies. His most recent one was yesterday, where he reviewed Graves of the Fireflies, which is a fantastic movie. I love that movie. He used to do anime analyzing reviews. Yeah, he did do video games. His last video game review was 2 months ago, where he reviewed Spider-Man 2. He's done special videos. He's done Blu-ray collection videos. He's done a lot of stuff. And Chris Stuckmann's been on YouTube since 2011, and he's a former Jehovah's Witness. As he's publicly announced that. He is now making a feature film, which is supposed to come out sometime this year, called Shelby Oaks, and I'm really excited to see that movie. I'm excited to see Chris Stuckmann's first ever directorial debut. I'm excited to see that. So, the man's pretty much been doing, he's done a lot over the years. Until very recently, which was Friday, which was the release of Madam Web. Actually, Madam Web came out on Valentine's Day, but most recently, he uploaded a video on Friday, titled, "I Have to Talk About This." And it's basically him talking about Madam Web. he basically starts out the review saying this is not a. He basically starts out the video saying this is not a review of Madam Web. This is pretty much him talking about Madam Web and how people need to start respecting filmmakers. And then he goes into this whole story like saying it's very hard to make a film. He knows that now because he's done it. He's made a movie. His movie's done. Now we're just waiting for it to be released. And all over social media, people are really, really unhappy with Chris Stuckmann. Because Chris Stuckmann, as you guys know, he used to grade his movies. He used to grade the movies that he reviews. He used to do negative reviews. He used to do top 10 worst lists of 2020 of the year videos. And I can't remember which video it was, but there was a video he did with a movie review where he said that he's no longer going to do that. I think it was a channel update video that he did. But that was pretty much it. And so this video that Chris Stuckmann did has been really, really criticized because he's going into talking about the Sony Marvel movies and how it's really hard these days to make a movie, and which he knows because he made a movie. He made a movie. He's been making movies. He's been wanting to make movies. He's made a few short films in his childhood. But people are really unhappy that people have pretty much said, oh, I've stopped watching Chris Stuckmann because he doesn't review movies the way he used to. Like, he doesn't give grades. He doesn't bash the movies. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do hilariosity reviews where it was a segment he did where it's a movie that's so bad that it's good, that it's hilarious. Hence the name Hilariosity. That's where he came up with that, where a movie is just so bad that it's good, but it's hilarious. Like, you're laughing as you're watching it. He started that with The Room, which is I will say The Room is a terrible movie, but it's a so bad it's good movie where you can't help but watch it, but you know, you basically you can't help but watch it, but you know it's bad, but you just get a good kick out of watching it. Kind of like The Room, which I've seen The Room, and I will admit The Room is a terrible movie. It's a horrible movie, but it is a fun movie too. I do enjoy watching The Room. So this whole thing between Chris Stuckmann is kind of unfair, to say the least, because Chris Stuckmann has stated that he's not going to be bashing movies anymore. He's not going to be review movies the way he used to, where he would give like an A+ rating or an F. He's not doing grades anymore. He's not grading the movies anymore. And people are really not happy with that. And look, here's the thing. I would not say that I am a film critic, because I'm not. I'm just a normal guy that reviews movies on YouTube not for a living. I have another job. But the job that I do, doing YouTube, this is a hobby. This is basically a hobby. This is not a job. I understand you can make YouTube a job, and hey, if you're one of those people that does YouTube full time and you do it as a job, happy for you. Don't have anything wrong with that. That's your opinion. You do what you want with your life. But Chris Stuckmann, when he posted this review of Madam Web, which, by the way, for everybody asking if I'm going to go see Madam Web, I will. I will go see Madam Web. I know it's been getting shit on and dumped on, and people are bashing the movie. I am going to go see it. Don't worry. I will go see it. And when I do go see it, I will review it, and I will rank all the Sony Marvel movies in the Sony Spider-Man universe, even though Spider-Man's not in them. But I will go see Madam Web, and I will review it for you guys. So I am going to go see Madam Web, and when I do, I will post my review. But back to the whole thing with Chris Stuckmann. So Chris Stuckmann, basically in this video, he says, this is not a movie review of Madam Web. This is not me bashing the film. And a lot of people were very unhappy with this video. In fact, when you type in Chris Stuckmann on YouTube, I'm gonna kind of see if I can show you guys. When you search up Chris Stuckmann on YouTube, you get this. You just get people just constantly. By the way, ignore that. You just get people constantly. Like, obviously, you get other stuff, but the main stuff is just this right here, just this right here. Just people like bashing him and just like really shitting on him. Like, people are just shitting on him because he refused to give Madam Web a bad review. Folks, let me explain something to you. You know, if you have a problem with how somebody runs their YouTube channel, if you have a problem with how people run their movie reviews and how people run their channel, stop watching their channel, okay? If you're just gonna watch a YouTuber just to say, oh, your video sucks, you don't know what you're doing, you're a piece of shit, don't watch them, okay? If you're just gonna do that, don't watch. If you're gonna be a jerk and be, I know I don't say this language, but if you're gonna be a dick about that, don't watch them, okay? And do I think Chris Stuckmann deserves backlash for this? No, I don't. Chris Stuckmann does not deserve any backlash for this video that he made. He doesn't. And I don't know if Chris Stuckmann has seen all the videos made about him, but if he does, I'm sure he would not be happy. And by the way, I'm not shitting on Chris Stuckmann, okay? Chris Stuckmann, if you see this video, man, I support you, okay? I support what you do, man. I think what you're doing is great, and I can't wait to see your film. I'm excited to see what you did with it. So if you see this video, Chris Stuckmann, I'm not shitting on you, man. I highly respect your work, man, and I appreciate all the work you do, and I can't wait to see your film. So. But, like I said, if you if you have a problem with how people run their channel, just don't watch their channel. Like, you don't have to be mean. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to criticize. You don't have to do anything. If somebody does something that you don't like, just don't watch them. Just don't. You don't have to watch them. Chris Stuckmann did not deserve what he got. Okay? And I think if I see one more person complain about Chris Stuckmann, I'm literally going to let him know about it. I'm literally going to get in touch with Chris Stuckmann and say, hey, there's people on here that are giving you shit for your Madam Web review, the Madam Web video you did, people are shitting on you. I think you need to address what's going on. Just stop watching him. It's like the whole thing with Steven Spencer. A good friend of mine, Steven Spencer, was getting backlash on YouTube because he sent somebody a gift and somebody just ignored it. And they didn't say thank you. They didn't, they were just rude about it. And Steven, hold on, I'm trying to find his channel. Where is that? Yeah, Steven Spencer. Steven Spencer, I support you, man. If you watch this video, I love you, man. I know we've never met, but I've watched your channel and I think you're a really great guy. And just all the hate that Steven Spencer's been getting. I mean, come on, man. That's rude. Like, all the people that are giving him crap, that's rude. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not gonna ramble on anymore. So guys, just stop. Just stop with all the negativity, please. Okay? If you have a problem with how people run their channel, don't watch. Just don't watch them. Okay? Just don't. And if you have a problem with me and how I run my channel, don't watch me. Don't watch me. I've quit YouTube. I can quit YouTube again if y'all really want me to. If y'all really want me to quit, hey, I'll quit. This will be the last video I ever make. You'll never have to hear from me again. If you don't like me and you don't like what I do, hey, I'll quit. I've quit before. I've quit 3 times on YouTube. I've had 3 YouTube channels, and I've quit. I've quit 3 times. This is my 4th time coming back because you guys have asked me where I've been. And I'm back. But if you don't like me and you don't like what I do, I can leave. I can delete this channel. I can delete all my videos. I can delete all my MCU reviews that I've done. I can stop. I can just say I'm gonna keep watching the MCU movies, and the Pixar movies, but I'm not gonna review them anymore. Avengers: Infinity War could have been my last MCU review, and I would have just watched the rest of the MCU movies and all the Pixar movies, and just never reviewed them again. But like I said, stop giving Chris Stuckmann hate, okay? I'm tired of seeing people give Chris Stuckmann hate, so just stop. Alright? Anyway, that's all. That's pretty much all I wanted to. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. I hope this message gets by to you guys. I guess it hopes. I hope it gets by some people that cares. But anyway, yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for watching this video, and stay tuned tomorrow. I'll be back with more movie reviews in the MCU with Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then my Pixar reviews will continue with Incredibles 2. So anyway, y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all later.